why people love the Brits is that it is chaos and you cannot plan for everything, and stuff does happen.
The BRIT Awards are just around the corner, happening in 2 days. Harry Styles is set to take the stage as the main performer, while Taylor Swift is up for 2 major nominations. But after a recent comment from the event's host, Swifties are buzzing with reactions and speculation.
Not going to confirm whether Taylor Swift's going to be there. That was good, John.
On top of that, the Chiefs just freed up more than $50 million in cap space, and the rumored wedding location has officially been shut down by independent investigators. In short, major updates are dropping all at once, and it's getting harder to tell fact from fiction. Let's break it all down.
Publicly available building permits for Swift's address and found $2 million or so in renovations planned for her home, including a new addition. But none of the documents mention a wedding, of course, or what the upgrades could be.
The BRIT Awards take place this Saturday, February 28th, and for the first time in nearly 5 decades, the ceremony won't be in London. Instead, it's heading to Manchester's Co-op Live Arena. Taylor Swift is up for 2 honors: International Artist of the Year and International Song of the Year for Fate of Oilia. Things took an interesting turn when the official performers were revealed on Wednesday, and Taylor's name wasn't included. The night will be led by Harry Styles, alongside Olivia Dean, Raye, Wolf Alice, and Rosalia, who is also competing against Taylor in the International Artist category. Since Taylor hasn't performed publicly since wrapping up the Eras tour in December 2024, her absence from the lineup isn't exactly surprising. However, the real buzz started after the hosts weighed in. Comedian Jack Whitehall, who's hosting the ceremony, was directly asked in an interview whether Taylor would be attending. His reply: a carefully worded non-answer. He said he wouldn't confirm anything and wasn't going to fall into that trap, which of course only fueled even more speculation.
I'm not going to confirm whether Taylor Swift's going to be there. That was good journalism, but I'm not going to fall into that trap.
But then he went a step further, and this is the comment that really set fans into overdrive. He added that one of the reasons people love the Brits is because it's unpredictable. You can't script every moment, and unexpected things tend to happen. Naturally, that single remark was enough to spark a wave of new theories online.
People love the Brits is that it is chaos and you cannot plan for everything, and stuff
does happen. That was the exact phrase. And those 4 simple words have now been analyzed by Swifties everywhere like they're hidden lyrics from a secret vault track. The reason? If Taylor were to make a surprise appearance at an awards show where Harry Styles is headlining, just weeks after Opalite climbed to #1 and only months ahead of her wedding, it would be the kind of headline-grabbing moment only she could orchestrate. She skipped the Grammys after Showgirl didn't meet the eligibility window, and she hasn't performed publicly since the Eras tour wrapped in December 2024. If the Brits became her big return, it would dominate online conversation in a way we haven't seen since the original Eras tour announcement. Then there's the Harry Styles factor. The two briefly dated back in 2012, and their history has been discussed by fans for more than a decade. Taylor has referenced that chapter of her life in multiple songs, which only adds to the intrigue. The possibility of them attending the same ceremony, with Taylor potentially accepting awards while Harry performs, is exactly the kind of full-circle narrative that award show producers dream about. Whether she appears or not, the speculation alone is building enormous anticipation for the broadcast, which airs Saturday evening in the UK on ITV. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, there's movement on the football front. The Kansas City Chiefs have been making calculated financial adjustments that strongly suggest one goal: positioning themselves to bring Travis Kelce back. Earlier this month, the team reworked Patrick Mahomes' contract, creating roughly $43.65 million in cap space. Then they released veteran defensive end Mike Dana, freeing up another $9 million. After initially projecting to be more than $57 million over the cap heading into the offseason, the Chiefs have now created enough flexibility to retain key players, including Travis. At the NFL Combine, General Manager Brett Veach made the organization's stance clear. He praised Travis as an icon, confirmed ongoing communication with his representatives, and emphasized that while the team has prepared for multiple possibilities, they're hopeful he'll return.
Taking a different approach with Travis in the sense that I think, we've kind of prepared for either scenario, and Coach had mentioned on Friday, he's had great dialogue with Travis on our end, myself, Crochet, Travis's crew, we've had some good dialogue there. Travis is the best. He's an icon, and hopefully he comes back, and we'll just kind of let that process.
According to the Associated Press, Travis has no plans to explore free agency. In other words, if he suits up for the 2026 season, it will be in Kansas City, or he won't play at all. Adding to that, NFL insider Tom Pelissero reported that negotiations are already in progress and moving in a positive direction, signaling that a return is becoming increasingly likely.
To Travis Kelce, my understanding, and I think Ian said this on Super Bowl Sunday, is they have already been in contract talks. It seems like this is trending toward Travis coming back and playing for Kansas City, but nothing is done.
Offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy, who was on the staff during Travis' incredible streak of 7 straight 1,000-yard seasons, is back with the team and has already spoken with him about potentially teaming up again. At this point, all signs seem to be lining up for a 14th season.
Love the guy, and it's going to be awesome to see him back in the building. Can't wait to see him back in the building, man. He's one of my favorite coaches of all time. One of my favorite people of all time. I've had so many unbelievable, growing moments under him as a player.
Veach may have delivered the most revealing comment of the entire offseason. He pointed out that Travis isn't some 27-year-old entering free agency for the first time. He's already checked every box in his career and achieved just about everything possible. With a wedding ahead and plenty happening in his personal life, this decision is about much more than just football.
Typical, hey, 27-year-old, first time at free agency. I mean, Travis has done everything. He's accomplished everything. He's about to get married. He's got a lot going on. And so I don't think there's an element of us not trying to, you need some sort of deadline timeline, but at the same time, I mean, it's Travis Kelce, so we're going to just continue to have positive dialogue and see where this...
That about to get married remark from the general manager carries real significance. It reinforces what many people already assumed. The wedding is a major piece of Travis' timeline, and the Chiefs appear to be giving him room to sort out both his personal and professional decisions at the same time. With his contract set to expire on March 11th, the Songwriters Hall of Fame gala scheduled for June 11th, and the rumored wedding date of June 13th, the next few months could shape one of the most pivotal chapters of Travis Kelce's life, both on the field and away from it. And speaking of the wedding, the situation grew even more complicated this week. An NBC News Boston investigation cast serious doubt on the speculation surrounding Watch Hill, Rhode Island, as the venue. Reporters examined public building permits tied to Taylor's property at 16 Bluff Avenue, checked with local law enforcement, and reviewed official town event filings. According to their findings, there were no permits, no formal paperwork, and no police arrangements indicating a major event was scheduled there. Adding yet another twist to an already swirling story.
Publicly available building permits for Swift's address and found $2 million or so in renovations planned for her home, including a new addition. But none of the documents mention a wedding, of course, or what the upgrades could be.
Wedding planner Kate Murdo highlighted several practical issues with Watch Hill as a venue. She noted the area has limited hotel space, heavy seasonal traffic, and would demand an enormous security setup, none of which appears to be in place.
It was just a very natural path because people saw she was doing construction all summer. It's a small town, so it's challenging. There are not big brand hotels.
It's a small town, which brings its own set of challenges. There aren't major hotel chains, and Ocean House's marketing director has already denied rumors that Taylor booked out someone else's reservation. That casts serious doubt on the June 13th Ocean House theory, which had dominated speculation for months. Some fans see this as intentional misdirection from Taylor's team, arguing that she would never let genuine wedding details slip through gossip outlets. Others suggest the venue might have changed entirely, with sources previously hinting at Tennessee as a possible alternative. Even as the location remains a mystery, fans are already imagining honeymoon destinations. This week, several outlets spotlighted Chobe Game Lodge in Botswana, a luxury safari retreat where Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton honeymooned after their second wedding in 1975. The parallels to Taylor Swift are striking. References to Burton appear in her song Ready For It, and her latest album even features a track called Elizabeth Taylor. The lodge offers true privacy, limited cell coverage, and the kind of seclusion that would let the world's most famous couple vanish for a week. One writer jokingly pointed out that at Chobe, the Wildcats are larger than Taylor's Scottish folds, and for once, she and Travis would be the ones unbothered by cameras. While speculative, the Elizabeth Taylor connection fits the kind of symbolic storytelling Taylor is known for. Here's where things stand as the weekend approaches. The BRIT Awards are on Saturday, and Taylor may or may not appear at a show where her ex-boyfriend headlines and she's nominated for 2 awards, all while the host drops cryptic hints about unpredictable moments. Meanwhile, the Chiefs have freed over $50 million in cap space and are openly working to bring Travis back. Watch Hill has been debunked as a wedding location, yet the event is still reportedly 4 months away. The Songwriters Hall of Fame gala is set just 2 days before the rumored wedding. Fans are already imagining a honeymoon in Botswana, and Travis recently referred to her as My Taylor on a podcast while sharing whiskey with Chris Stapleton.
My Taylor about this a few times, but she grew up in the country world in Nashville and in high school and coming up, and she raves about how together they are, how they maneuver on tour and stuff like that. She was underneath a lot of these big.
Every detail of Taylor and Travis's lives seems to be coming together this summer, and we're witnessing it unfold in real time. Whatever happens next, a surprise BRIT Awards appearance, news about Travis's contract, a wedding announcement, or even all 3 at once, it's shaping up to be the most thrilling chapter of the Tavis era yet. That's it for this video, everyone. Catch you next time.